Head will finish. It is the same.
Kidney.
Kidneys. Look please here. Do you see? Here you can see. Here you can see the cortex. Do you see cortex? Do you see these are medullary parts, and do you see these are renal columns? Medullary parts, they are black. Do you see? And between them the renal columns. Here will be, do you see lesser calyx? This is tip of the pyramid. This is lesser calyx. Here will be another lesser calyx. They collect into the greater calyx. One greater calyx, you can see another greater calyx. They collect into the renal pelvis. From renal pelvis begins ureter. Ureter, renal pelvis. Look at one greater calyx, another greater calyx. You can see this is lesser calyx, this is lesser calyx, this is lesser calyx, this is lesser calyx, this is lesser calyx. Do you see?
Radiate part.
No, you have better vision than I. Medullary part, do you see, by thinner black rays crosses the cortex. This is called radiate part. Itself gray color between black rays, like gray rays, will be convolute part. Convolute part because convolute canals.
Urinary bladder. On the top.
Urinary bladder. You can see this is male urinary bladder. You can see this is prostate gland. These are seminal vesicles. These are deferental ducts. These ampoules of the deferental ducts. These are ureters. You can show ureter here, you can show ureter here, or you can show how the ureter passes from kidney in the corpse. In what place is easy for you, on the same place you will show.
Trigon of the urinary bladder.
Trigonum of the urinary bladder. Look please here. Here we will find, I will expand and I will find the openings. Do you see? This is one opening of ureter. Here is another opening of ureter. Do you see? You can differentiate by your vision. The two openings of the ureter and one opening of urethra. It is called triangle of the urinary bladder. In this region is absent the submucous tele because mucous membrane joins to the muscles. Why? Because here everywhere the submucous fold, submucous tele for the folds. If the urinary bladder by storing of the urine expands, look here, the opening can change its position, can go distally from ureter, because here for constant position of the openings is absent submucous tele.
Spermatic cord.
On the corp, inguinal canal, do you remember with spermatic cord?
Epididymis.
Epididymis, where is testis? Who saw the testis? Not, this is penis, my dear. I don't see the testis. My dear, you can forget in the...
We use the real one. I mean, the live one.
Look into the box. Maybe here must be testis. Try to find here. Smaller testis must be below.
姐，那个黑色的藻啊！
妈，你不要下去。
沙海，真的很想叼它沙海。
Uterus. This is uterus.
可以看到那个 gas 这样。
Yes, uterus.
他讲跟他很像啊。
蛤蜊啊！
You can... Look please here. Do you see this is testis? Do you see this is epididymis behind of the testis? Do you see epididymis? Head of the epididymis, you can see. This will be on the medial side, the sinus of the testis. Here will be, do you see convolute part of the testis? Convolute part of the testis. This is rete testis, where will be straight tubes and the vessels and nerves. Convolute part, rete testis. Superior polar, inferior polar, this is epididymis.
Tunica albuginea of the testes.
Albuginea sheet of the testes. You will can show here, this is spermatic cord. You can show on the corp and you can show here, this is spermatic cord.
Cavernous body of the penis.
Cavernous body of the penis. You can see, this is glans penis. Do you see? You can see. Here are cavernous bodies of the penis, and here is spongious body of the penis. Do you see? How you will show also? You can see two cavernous body, and here with opening in the center. Do you see? This is urethra. This is spongious body.
Prostatic urethra.
You can see this is prostatic urethra. This is prostatic urethra. It passes through the prostate gland.
Spongy urethra.
Where's penis? Where I put here? You can see this is spongious urethra. This is open, or you can show it here. Do you see? Do you see? This is spongious urethra.
Fundus of the uterus.
Fundus of the uterus. You can see this is fundus of the uterus.
Cervix of the uterus.
This is cervix of the uterus.
Round ligament of the uterus.
You can see this is ligamentum latum, broad ligament. This is anterior its side, and you can see how between two layers of the broad ligament directs ligamentum teres. This is ligamentum teres on the anterior side. On the posterior side will be on the ligamentum latum. Now I will show you. Will be ovary gland. Here will be propria ovary ligament. This will be suspensorium. Suspensorium, this is keeping of the ovary near the infundibulum or funnel of the uterine tube. You can see this is uterine tube. Ovary ligament, it is kept by propria ligament. Uterine tube is above. Don't have mistake. You can see uterine part of the tube inside. It passes through the ticket of the myometrium. Look here, this will be isthmus. Here will be the ampoule, and here will be the infundibulum with fibrous. Infundibulum with fibrous, this widest region, ampoule, isthmus, bridge, and uterine part, it passes through the myometrium.
Apex of the heart.
Don't go in front. I want to show you the preparats. Do you see esophagus? Trachea, esophagus. Thyroid cartilage. You can see cricoid cartilage. It expands by plate here. Here will be epiglottis. And here on the plate of the cricoid cartilage sits right and left arytenoid cartilages. Do you see? You can differentiate cartilage tissue. Do you see? Like spoon. This is plate of the cricoid cartilage. This is its ring. These are two plates of the thyroid cartilage. This is epiglottis, and here arytenoid cartilages. Here will be the laryngeal ventricle. Now I will show it. You do see laryngeal ventricle. Oh, excuse me. This is laryngeal ventricle. Do you see laryngeal ventricle? Here, lower border of it, ligamentum vocalis, vocal ligament, vocal fold, above the vestibular fold. Vestibular fold, the vocal fold, these are borders of the laryngeal ventricle.
Height of bronchus.
Stomach here is placed. No, present. This is stomach.
Anterior wall of the stomach.
Now, wait for me. At first, for stopping of your mistakes, you must locate the stomach, how it is placed in the organism of the person. You can see here is diaphragm, this is stomach. Do you see? This is stomach, you can see. This is stomach. This will be anterior wall of the stomach, posterior wall of the stomach. Do you see? Posterior wall of the stomach. This will be lesser curvature, here will be greater curvature. You can see here, you can differentiate theca muscular layer. This is pyloric sphincter, because before it is pyloric region. You can differentiate pyloric region by your vision. You can see here is open of the esophagus. Here will be cardiac part. Here will be cardiac ostium and cardiac sphincter. This will be what? Fornix of the stomach. Fornix of the stomach. Fornix, lesser curvature, greater curvature, anterior wall, posterior wall, cardiac orifice, cardiac sphincter, cardiac region, pyloric region, pyloric sphincter. You can see this will be ampoule of the duodenum. This here will be ampoule of the duodenum. Here will be superior part, descending part. How we will find descending part? On descending part is only one longitudinal fold. Do you see? Because we can differentiate superior part and descending part by its longitudinal fold.
Fundus of the stomach.
Fundus or fornix of the stomach.
Pyloric valve.
Pyloric valve. Here is pyloric region, you can see. And here, do you see, like circular fold? Do you see, like circular fold? This here is pyloric valve. Pyloric valve. When we close, it does the ring, like extra border for the opposite way of the alkaline pH.
Gastric area.
Gastric areas. Between gastric folds, do you see? This will be gastric fields or areas which consist the gastric glands.
Gastric path.
สวยเด่นมากนะ
Longitudinal fold of the stomach.
Longitudinal folds, here they are not correct, but they go, now if I will, do you see? They go along of the lesser curvature. This is for the fast exit of the fluid from food. Gastric way. And here gastric folds which consist the gastric glands.
Jejunum. You want no column ready? Go harder. Apex of the heart.